Why do some people seem to survive the worst storms in life? Job loss, heartbreak, failure, even disaster, while others collapse under the weight of far smaller problems? Why do some individuals keep moving forward, no matter how hard life hits, while the rest of us feel like we're always one step away from breaking? Maybe you've felt it too. You start the year with hope, but by spring, the world feels heavier. You try to stay strong, but every new challenge chips away at your resolve. You wonder, how do some people endure so much pain, stress, and uncertainty and still come out stronger? What if I told you the answer has been hiding in plain sight for centuries, quietly shaping the world's most resilient warriors? What if the secret to surviving 2026 challenges, no matter how unpredictable or overwhelming, was discovered by the samurai and passed down through generations in a single word: Gaman. Today, I'm going to reveal the samurai endurance secret that can help you survive anything 2026 throws your way without breaking. This isn't just a story from the past. It's a blueprint you can use right now to build unbreakable resilience, calm, and strength. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the ancient Japanese principle of Gaman, the art of enduring the seemingly unbearable with patience, dignity, and quiet strength. You'll learn how samurai survivors and everyday people have used this mindset to overcome disaster, loss, and pain. And you'll see how you can use Gaman to face the chaos, uncertainty, and pressure of 2026 without losing yourself. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step plan to practice Gaman in your own life. You'll see how ordinary people have used this secret to survive the darkest times, and how you can do the same, no matter what challenges you face. But there's a catch. Gaman isn't about suppressing your feelings or pretending to be invincible. It's about finding meaning in suffering, standing tall in the storm, and moving forward with quiet, unstoppable resolve. If you're ready to stop breaking under pressure and start building true endurance, let's begin. Before we dive in, I want you to do something powerful. In the comments below, write down the one challenge you're most worried about facing in 2026. Make it public. Declare it. Because the first step to resilience is honesty, and the second is community. And if you're serious about transformation, hit subscribe and join this community. Every week, we explore ancient wisdom and modern science to help you become the person you were meant to be. Now, let's unlock the samurai endurance secret, Gaman, to survive 2026. Without breaking, let me tell you a story. It's about a young man named Daichi. Daichi was smart, hardworking, and full of dreams. But 2025 had been brutal. He lost his job, his relationship ended, and his family faced a health crisis. Every day felt like a new test. He tried to stay positive, but the setbacks kept coming. Daichi watched others around him, some who seemed to fall apart at the first sign of trouble, and others who, despite even greater hardships, kept moving forward. He wondered, what do they have that I don't? How do they keep going when everything falls apart? Maybe you see yourself in Daichi. Maybe you felt the same exhaustion, the same fear that one more problem will finally break you. You want to be strong, but you're tired. You want to endure, but you don't know how. Daichi's turning point came one evening when he visited his grandfather, a quiet man who had survived war, poverty, and loss. Over tea, he poured out his worries. His grandfather listened, then handed him a small, worn stone. "This is Gaman," he said. "It's the secret that kept me alive. It can keep you alive too." Daichi's grandfather explained that Gaman is a Japanese word with no perfect English translation. It means enduring the seemingly unbearable with patience and dignity. It's about holding steady in the face of pain, loss, or chaos, not by suppressing your feelings, but by accepting them and choosing to move forward anyway. Gaman is the reason Japanese people stand in line calmly after earthquakes, why samurai face death without flinching, and why survivors of disaster rebuild their lives with quiet determination. It's not about being emotionless. It's about refusing to let suffering define you. Daichi's grandfather told him stories of the war, how families survived bombings, hunger, and loss by supporting each other, staying calm and refusing to give in to despair. Gaman is not about pretending you're okay, he said. It's about finding meaning in suffering and moving forward with grace. Daichi realized that his real enemy wasn't pain or loss. It was the belief that he couldn't endure them. Gaman was the antidote. The samurai were the ultimate practitioners of Gaman, trained from childhood to face hardship, pain, and even death. They learned to endure without complaint. Their code, Bushido, demanded not just courage in battle, but patience, humility, and self-control in daily life. Samurai faced brutal training, harsh winters, and the constant threat of violence. They lost friends, family, and sometimes everything they owned. But they endured. They believed that suffering was a test, a chance to prove their character, to grow stronger, and to honor their ancestors. Gaman was their shield. It allowed them to stand tall in the face of fear, to keep fighting when others gave up, and to find peace even in chaos. Daichi's grandfather reminded him, "You don't have to be a samurai to practice Gaman. You just have to choose every day to endure with dignity." Modern science has finally caught up with the wisdom of Gaman. Psychologists call it resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks, adapt to change, and keep going in the face of adversity. Research shows that resilient people aren't born different. They practice certain habits and mindsets. Acceptance, they acknowledge pain and loss instead of denying or suppressing it. Meaning, they find purpose in suffering, seeing it as a chance to grow. Connection, they lean on others for support and offer support in return. Patience, they understand that healing and progress take time. Gaman is all of these, wrapped in a single word. It's not about being tough or stoic. It's about being real, being patient, and refusing to give up. So how can you use Gaman to survive 2026's challenges without breaking? Here's the step-by-step blueprint. Step 1, accept reality. When pain, loss, or chaos hits, don't deny it. Don't pretend you're fine. Say to yourself, this is hard, this hurts, but I can endure it. Acceptance is the first step to resilience. Step 2, find meaning in suffering. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger, wiser, or more compassionate? Even the worst pain can teach us something. Step 3, lean on others. Gaman isn't about going it alone. Reach out to friends, family, or community. Share your struggles. Support others. Resilience grows in connection. Step 4, practice patience. Healing takes time. Progress is slow. Remind yourself, I don't have to fix everything today. I just have to keep going. Step 5, daily rituals. Create small rituals that remind you of your strength. A morning walk, a gratitude journal, a quiet cup of tea. These moments of calm are your anchor in the storm. Daichi started practicing these steps. Some days he felt strong. Other days he wanted to give up, but each time he returned to Gaman, acceptance, meaning, connection, patience, ritual. Most people fail to endure for 3 reasons. 1, they deny their pain. Pretending you're fine doesn't make the pain go away. It just makes it harder to heal. 2, they try to go it alone. Isolation weakens us. Connection makes us stronger. 3, they want quick fixes. Real endurance takes time. There are no shortcuts. Daichi faced these obstacles. Some days he wanted to hide his pain. Some days he felt alone. Some days he wished for an easy answer. But each time, he remembered his grandfather's words. Gaman is not about being perfect. It's about refusing to give up. Weeks passed. Daichi's life didn't magically get easier, but he changed. He faced each new challenge with a steady heart. He accepted his pain, found meaning in his struggles, and leaned on his friends for support. He practiced patience, trusting that time would heal. His friends noticed. His family noticed. But the real change was inside. Daichi no longer saw himself as a victim of circumstance. He saw himself as a survivor, a practitioner of Gaman. The transformation wasn't about becoming emotionless or invincible. It was about becoming resilient, adaptable, and unbreakable. Gaman isn't just for samurai or survivors of disaster. It's for anyone facing the daily challenges of modern life. Stress at work, relationship problems, financial worries, health scares, or just the grind of getting through another day. You can practice Gaman when you're stuck in traffic and want to scream. You get bad news and want to give up. You feel overwhelmed by deadlines, bills, or responsibilities. You're tempted to complain, but choose patience instead. Every moment of discomfort is a chance to practice. Gaman, every setback is a chance to build endurance. Look at the comments below this video. You'll see people just like you struggling, striving, declaring their challenges, supporting each other. This isn't just a channel, it's a dojo, a training hall for the mind and spirit. In the samurai tradition, warriors trained together. They held each other accountable. They celebrated victories and learned from defeats. If you're ready to change, don't do it alone. Share your challenges, encourage others, celebrate progress no matter how small. Together, we can forge a community of modern warriors. One challenge, one lesson, one day at a time. Now it's your turn. I challenge you to use Gaman to survive 2026 challenges without breaking. Step 1. Accept your reality. Name your pain. Step 2. Find meaning in your struggle. Ask is what can I learn? Step 3. Reach out for support. Offer support in return. Step 4. Practice patience. Trust the process. Step 5. Create a daily ritual that grounds you. Don't try to master everything at once. Pick one step. Practice it today. Share your commitment in the comments. Make it public. Make it real. Remember, endurance isn't a gift, it's a skill. And every moment of pain is a chance to practice. If this video inspired you, if you're ready to start your journey, subscribe to the channel and join our dojo. Every week, we explore the wisdom that can help you become the person you were meant to be. And before you go, declare your 2026 challenge in the comments. What will you face with Gaman? What's your first step? Your words might inspire someone else to begin. The path to unbreakable endurance starts with a single act of patience. Take yours today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.